YouTube channel where we deal with ICT and computer science course in Kinyarwanda and English language. So today we are going to see introduction of C++ program. So now this introduction will be part 1. So now C++ program is a language which is used to develop computer programs and it gives semantics or syntax of writing computer programs. So they are used within popular languages such as Java and Python. Within JavaScript it is possible. So then this is a language which is very useful in developing computer programming. So today, the first lesson of today, we are going to call it Introduction to C++ Program. I will explain the syntax of the C++ program and then how you can execute the first file. So now, without taking too much time, this you can run by using a dev program, Turbo or Boran programs, which can run the C++ programs, C++ codes. So now you can use computer or you can use your telephone. As you see on my screen, I have this software here, which you are looking at, which is called Coding. I have downloaded it from Play Store. So you can easily use Play Store to download this Coding C++. If you don't have computer, please don't worry. Guys, you can use your phone and you know your phone can function at least more than 90% of what a computer can do. So for sure, let me open up this Coding C++. You see, I have two buttons here. I have Run. This works as compiler, and compiler program translate the source code into objective code so that the software can easily understand these codes. So now this menu contains different buttons there. For example, if you want to save this one, to save this source code created, or to save this software, these codes. So now, for sure here, the syntax of the C++, first, this header file which is known as input output. So this is to include input and output file within the codes. So now this preprocessor here, you see this hash, it is known as preprocessor directive, which preprocess this source code before compiler translate them into object code. So they are preprocessed before compiler understand these codes. So the second line, you see, this is using namespace td. The using namespace td, this namespace td, it has a function of just removing conflicts between variables. For example, if you declare a variable twice, you will be given error message or mistakes that you have killed some blocks of you have killed some rules. So now this using namespace, you can use it or you can omit it. There's no problem here. So now int main function here, this is int, this is data type of int, to mean that this main function will return int value. So now, or integer. So now this one main function, this is where program start to execute. This is every program, it must have at least one function. So this program we are going to use for us, it contains main function which will return data type. So now here, inside of this parentheses, you should include some arguments or value or formal arguments, formal parameters or list of parameters which will be used within the main function, but we are not going to use it today. The first time, this is the introduction. So now you see we have we have open parentheses here. So this open parentheses and this close parentheses. This open parentheses, it is entry point of a function, while this is closing parentheses, it is the end of function here. So now, you can ask me, what is the function of this return 0? The return 0 specify that we are return 0. It returns 0 to operating system to mean that the program has compiled successfully. The computer, it can run even if it can display invalid result, but this shows the program is compiled successfully and 0 is returned to operating system to make sure that the source code has become into an object code. So I think you get the meaning. So now here between, let us use this comment here. Between, this is code to be executed area. Code to be executed area here. This should be here. So now, for example, we have two input functions. We have input functions and output function. The output function here, we can use cout. For example, within C++, we use cout here. And then the input function from the output manipulators. For example, let us print hello world. Hello world. Here you see. So now the statement here, which will be printed to the computer screen, it will be hello world. And then you see we use an end line manipulator here. This is to specify you need to start a new line. You see. So now this is cout. Cout in full stands for console out. To console out means we are fetching values of variables from memory to computer screen. I think you get the meaning. While this scene, it is console in, we are taking value from keyboard to computer memory. So in our next video, we shall explain the difference between the two. Here you see. So now, when this entire program you see, it is known as the source code. The source code, these are code which are developed by user, which are not yet compiled, which are not translated into computer readable form or machine readable form, meaning that this program cannot run. To make it run, we must immediately compile. To compile this one, to get this source code into an object code, you need to immediately run the code here. You see. So now, if I click to this button, you see it is clicked. Now we are compiling. You see. If no mistake found, you are going to get output of that statement. You see. You see, hello world. This is the output here. I think you get the meaning here. So guys, this is how we can easily print out statement hello world. This is my first video within a programming. This is, we will be together. This is the first introduction here, and you have got the meaning of why we use this syntax. So in my next video, I will show you how you can easily, in my next video, you can easily program to calculate sum of two numbers from the user. Okay, so if you are interested to this one, give us subscribe, share and comment. Thanks.